Hey guys, Jay! Welcome back to the channel. Man, it has been quite a while, guys. And toy news just continues to go and keep going and going and going. Oh my goodness, it has been an absolute roller coaster for action figures, toys, and independent toys as well. It's been pretty freaking crazy. But at the top of that list, of course, seems to be Masters of the Universe, which does not seem to be slowing down one bit. It literally is a property which just continues to surprise and continues to make waves in pretty much every facet of what's happening in the toy world and the media world today. So many different things have been announced, and I wanted to take some time today and really take a look at what has been dropped in just the past week. It's actually been pretty freaking crazy, and I really want to take a look at that. So, guys, without further ado, let's have a look at what's been going on with Masters of the freaking Universe. Starting, of course, with the Dragon Pearl of Destruction. Holy crap, everybody. This is absolutely bonkers. Let's have a look. So, earlier this week, Pixel Arcadia, the future of retro, had an exclusive look at the very first couple of stages for the Masters of the Universe. And this was an extended look at it, and I haven't actually taken a full deep dive into this, and I really wanted to do a reaction video with you guys, because this, to me, is something we've been waiting for such a long, long, long time. I mean, come on, let's be perfectly honest. Masters of the Universe hasn't really had that many, really good video games, and I think this is probably going to be the very first one, which is really going to catch people's attention and really bring Masters of the Universe to the forefront. Video games really have a way of transcending multiple different lines. It's transcended age gaps. It's transcended, acceptability in, a general audience. People used to make fun of video games once upon a time. Now it's a huge multi-billion-dollar industry. So nobody's laughing at it now. Let's have a look at the Dragon Pearl of Destruction and see exactly what all the hype is about, because I am really excited about this. Let's have a look, guys. Once again, huge shout out to Pixel Arcadia. Head over to their YouTube channel. They did a great event for us, and we're really, really looking forward to seeing this game very, very soon. So let's have a look, everybody. All right, let's react to Pixel Arcadia's very in-depth, deep dive look at the Master Universe Dragon Pearl of Destruction video game. Let's have a look, everybody. All right, let's have a look at this, guys. Let's see what we got. Here we go.
Welcome to an extended look at the first level of He-Man and the Master of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction.
It looks so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, the classic beat-up style. You cannot get any better than that.
With Mattel, Bitmap Bureau has crafted an authentic brawler that serves
Goblins,
as a love letter to
spider
Masters
drones,
of the Universe fans worldwide. From large hand-drawn
this
stripes
is such
and fluid
a
animations
great look
to
at
richly
something which
detailed
was really
backgrounds,
very much
packed with
Filmation inspired.
details
Do you know what I
and
mean?
Easter eggs.
It's crazy. Now, I'm curious what those gems are. Are those the gems which are like magic, which are used in games like Golden Axe?
Couch co-op with 3 heroes playable from the start: He-Man, Teela, and Man-at-Arms.
Wow.
With a 4th, She-Ra, the Princess of Power,
Yes!
unlockable
Yes!
later in the game.
Oh, there's the sorceress. So now we know that He-Man, Teela, and Man-at-Arms are playable right out the gate. And, of course, you are able to unlock She-Ra. That's amazing.
Characters have their own strengths and abilities and feature unique movesets. Learning when, where, and how to execute these abilities will be crucial to defeating Skeletor's forces.
I'm very excited at the animation. It looks so much like Filmation. And we just saw Teela summon the sorceress, which I thought was amazing.
While we're showcasing...
Oh, I love the hoverbots. My God. So much reminiscent of the original cartoon. I am so excited about this game. I can't wait.
And enemies to face.
I love the fact that Orko says, go, 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 go! I love it.
And Trapjaw, alongside deep-cut characters only hardcore fans may recognize.
The spider bots alone are a very good indication that they dug really deep into the Filmation well.
To keep things spoiler-free,
Oh.
let's jump straight to our first end of stage
Was that
boss.
Screech who just stole the diamond, the Dragon Pearl? Oh, there, he used 4 gems to summon Granamir and Orko. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my
Each boss will
god.
have their own varied set of moves and attack patterns that require learning and precise timing to counter. So don't forget to
Wow,
use
Trapjaw looks amazing. Holy crap, but he's massive. He is massive. The HUD, the heads-up display, is so much very similar to what we've experienced with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like GI Joe, all these wonderful games that have been released under like a pixel brand. I love it. Oh, I love the fact He-Man has like a charge attack. I love that. Calling down the power of Grayskull. Teela's even got a laser attack.
Now, Trapjaw may be down, but something tells me we haven't seen the
Look
last
at He-Man
of him.
breathing. I
Thank
love
you
it.
for
His
joining
chest
us
comes
for
up.
this exclusive
So
preview.
cool.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Dragon Pearl of Destruction launches in early 2020.
The grapple hook comes out. That's crazy. Now, he just mentioned there that it's going to be released early 2027. What does that mean? I mean, it's been delayed twice already for 2026, and now we're finding out that it's going to be delayed yet again. Oh my gosh, the Dragon Pearl of Destruction. Looking at that wish list right now, this of course is being released by Bitmap Bureau and Limited Run Games. It's going to be released on PS5, Steam, Xbox Series X and S. God, I'm never going to understand the difference of those. And of course, the Nintendo Switch. All the great platforms that are available right now. I am very excited about this. Of course, I think a lot of us really are chomping at the bit to find out more about this game. But man, it's one of these things. I just have to just curb my enthusiasm. And the only reason being is because other games like the Toxic Crusaders has actually been in development for the last couple of years, and that's really what's scaring me. Our good friend Micah, who was instrumental at MOTU this year, he has been waiting for the Toxic Crusaders video game for such a long time, and I really hope, please Mattel, please Limited Run Games, please Bitmap Bureau, don't let that happen. Do not let the Toxic Crusaders, what happened to the Toxic Crusaders, happen to the Dragon Pearl of Destruction. We need this game. We absolutely need this game. It will really propel the awareness of Master Universe to a different level. Absolutely. Before we continue, I really want to take a look at some of the really cool things that we saw in this trailer. I think it was absolutely huge, but I do want to give another huge shout out to Pixel Arcadia for this amazing look, and of course over to Limited Run Games and Bitmap Bureau for giving us this wonderful deep dive into this. Let's have another quick look at this. All right, let's just switch this up a little bit, and let's have a look at this amazing. Oh my goodness, this game is getting me so hyped and excited. It's crazy. Let's have a closer look at this, man, because I'm super excited about what this game means for us as fans. This is going to be nuts. All right, let's see here. All right, let's have a look. So right at the beginning, we saw that there's a whole bunch of great things that we saw. First of all, the Wind Raider. Oh my God. Like, that's freaking awesome. We see both He-Man and Teela jumping out of the Wind Raider. And in the back, if you notice, Orko's actually sitting in the back of the Wind Raider, which is really cool. So, unlike the Filmation version of the Wind Raider, this is actually more a toyetic version of the Master Universe Classics edition of the Wind Raider. Eagle-eyed fans will definitely be seeing that. We see a little bit more detail on the front hood ornament. We see the actual anchor/grapnel device in the front. All the wonderful decals that adorn the Wind Raider itself, the 2 wings, and of course the multiple seats on the Wind Raider itself, which is freaking awesome. I love the detail. I love the look and the heraldry that comes with the Wind Raider. It's incredible. So right after that, they jump and start right into the action, defending the Palace of Eternos from the forces of Skeletor. This is cool. Inside this jar, we see that there's actually a hidden stake, because apparently, in this universe at least, Eternians aren't turned off by the fact that they're eating animals. At least that's what it appears like. I don't know if these are replicated delicacies, but heck, you never know. This one at least is not on little white sticks, right? Freaking hilarious. All right, so Tila takes the nourishment, if you will, and she's happy to have it. And then we see, very much like in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and many other games, the characters are actually jumping in from our perspective into the actual foreground, which is awesome. And then the battle begins. We can see goblins from the dimension of Despondos, coming in and attacking both Tila and He-Man. We have the spider drones, another wonderful callback to a very very deep cut characters from the Master Universe Filmation series. And He-Man and Tila are just doing their thing. I love the fact that He-Man's actually using his sword. I think that's a huge thing. Many fans have been waiting for He-Man to actually use his sword properly, so it's really cool to see him here using it in melee combat. Tila, of course, is using her staff. It's not Ka. It's just her training staff, which she regularly used in the Filmation cartoon, and that's amazing. But she also has this laser, her freeze ray. Actually, that is a freeze ray that's on her forearm, which is amazing. I love the fact that they gave her that signature version from the Filmation cartoon. We can see that it actually showcases where some of the enemies are using indicators, like this orc indicator here, which is amazing. Goblin indicator, sorry. And Tila just scored 300 points. What is it with the point structure? I guess it's because it's just so traditional to beat 'em ups. That they included it, but it's just I find it hilarious that they're still keeping score. You can double team on enemies, which is freaking awesome. Very much like most beat 'em ups in many games. So I really appreciate that. That's freaking awesome. And you can see the animation sets are just absolutely epic. I mean, this is just awesome. Look at these two go. Like Tila's martial arts are amazing. He-Man's just melee combat with the sword are so incredible. I love the fact that there are launchers too. We just saw Tila right there. She actually launched one of the goblins into the air. We can actually see it right here. Check this out. She's literally right there. Literally, she grabs them, launches them in the air, and I think if you're fast enough, as like a He-Man or one of the other characters, you can probably continue to spam them with hits in the air, which would be freaking awesome. I think that's amazing. Moving forward a little bit, yeah, they move right inside of the palace, but check it out. We actually have Orko. First of all, right here, I love the fact that one of He-Man's special moves is to call down the power of Grayskull and shoot it out, much like a blast that Tila's actually doing with her ice blast. That's really cool. We've never actually seen He-Man do that, other than bestowing power on BattleCat and other small scenes in Filmation. But it's really cool to see him using it as an actual weapon here in the game. This is neat. The actual doors open to the next level, and Orko is actually directing you where to go. I think that's a really cool touch. Inside the Palace of Eternos, we see a number of different ornaments. This chest, which has a bit of snake heraldry. Is that Ka? There is some sort of like religious aspect to the snake goddess, if you will, and I really appreciate the fact that they're reincorporating that into this game, which is awesome. Inside there are a couple of gems which are used for magic summoning, and He-Man basically scarfs those up as quickly as he can, leaving a couple for Tila. What a nice guy! And then they continue their melee combat. You can see the points actually being rewarded as they strike each of the enemies. I think that's really, really cool. And you actually see in the bottom corner right there that the hit counter is actually right at the bottom left-hand corner or the bottom right-hand corner, depending on who you're playing with, which is neat too. I love the overall backgrounds and the design. It's really so reminiscent of Filmation, and it's just so incredible. And here we actually get a wonderful treat where Tila actually summons her mother, the sorceress, using the forward 5 gems. It took 5 gems to summon the sorceress, but it's a room clearing attack. Does not necessarily kill everybody in the room, as we can see the spider drones still survived. But it took away a really big amount of a high amount of damage for each of the enemies that she was able to knock down, giving the characters a much needed respite for a moment, and then you can just continue to pummel the enemies as they move forward, which is awesome. As we move forward in the stage, I love the foreground elements, which basically are translucent, so they actually don't bother you, but really give you a sense of world building in this environment. I love it. I also love the crimson sky that's outside, which is very reminiscent of the way it looked in the show whenever you were in trouble. We also have a ham sandwich here, a gigantic freaking ham sandwich, which was hidden inside of a I guess it's a sculpture, and yeah, destroy everything, guys. Just destroy everything. You need to. I think it's a club sandwich, actually. Looking at it again, it's got the little cocktail umbrella. I love it. It doesn't look like Tina was too hungry there. She's a full life, and yep, the hover drones again, wonderful enemies that really are so reminiscent of the Filmation show. I'm so excited to see these guys, and they can take a beating. I got to tell you, I love the other animations when you split them in half. That is so much fun. I really love it. And Orko just saying, "Go, go, go!" And here is the breakfast table, which they just have to destroy. What are you guys doing? This is your home. Guys, what are you doing? Why are you destroying your furniture? What is going on? It's just, it's just stress relief. You know what I mean? Like, they've always wanted to do it. As kids, they've always wanted to do it. It's crazy. It's more spider drones, more hover robots. Oh, man, it's just so much fun. And you can see the indicators telling you that enemies are just off screen. And I love that. That is so cool. Again, these little nods to the way 80s gameplay was, and they just continue to really give us those wonderful nostalgic feels. Now here they actually get into the courtyard of the palace, and we can see Trapjaw, and we can even see He-Man demanding that he hands over the Dragon Pearl now. And of course, Trapjaw, being Trapjaw, he just laughs it off. But before he can even finish laughing, Screech comes in and just basically nicks it from him. Literally steals the Dragon Pearl, shocking Trapjaw, which I love the animations. The animations are so cool. But he's left flabbergasted and basically cursing the whole situation. But I mean, what are you going to say? Literally, he says, damn it, Screech. Where's the Screech. But I was supposed to be the one to making the delivery. Skeletor told me himself. Good old Trapjaw. I love it. But he's going really fast through the titles. He-Man goes on to say, "Looks like Skeletor didn't trust you, Trapjaw. Stand down now, and you may be shown mercy." And of course, Trapjaw basically tells He-Man where to go. "Stand down! Don't make me wear my hinges out." Too funny. Of course, he's laughing. I love the lion statue in the background. Very reminiscent of what the sculptures that were in the background in Filmation. Now here we have He-Man tossing up a full 5 gems into the air, summoning who else but the great Granamir himself. Oh my God! And of course, riding on top of Granamir is Orko. Now this, of course, is the Filmation Granamir with his helmet. I love it, man. This is so cool. Filmation everywhere. This is so great. Now, here's something I didn't realize. There are red arrows to the left and the right. What are those? I'm very curious as to what those are. If anybody knows what those are, please let me know in the comment section and in the chat. I am fascinated by what that is, and I really want to know what those triangles in the corner mean. I love the health bar for Trapjaw right at the bottom, very reminiscent of fighting games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and others that have G.I. Joe, so many others in the past. I love it. Apparently, and this is interesting, if I'm not mistaken, I just saw that if you look, there's an indicator right here on top of this spider drone. Does that mean that he's holding on to a stake? Does that mean that he actually has some nourishment for our heroes? Let's see. If you beat him up enough, it looks like. Well, actually, the level's over, so we couldn't find out if there was any stake inside of him. But still, an amazing look at this game, and I'm super excited. Again, He-Man calling to Trapjaw to surrender, and Trapjaw basically says, "This is only the beginning, He-Man." Uses his grapnel hook, signature to the toy. And if you look at Trapjaw himself, he's not exactly the way he looked in the Filmation cartoon. He actually looks very beefy, very, very much more menacing, and actually much more in the design of the Master Universe Classics version of Trap Jaw. So loving it though. Takes his grappling hook, throws him in the air, very much Batman style, and gets the F out of there. That is so cool. Once again, He-Man and the Master Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction, delayed once again until early 2027. My fingers are crossed that we might be able to see this very, very soon, and we might have this in time for MOTUniverse for everybody to enjoy. This is going to be freaking great, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. The Dragon Pearl of Destruction. Oh, okay. I am over the moon with the overall presentation, the look, the feel. Very much like playing from Super Nintendo arcade classics, like the Ninja Turtles arcade game. Very Konami-esque, and I really am excited to be able to play this game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Reminiscent of the X-Men, very reminiscent of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. You know what I mean? So very, very, the Punisher. So many great games on, from Capcom, from Konami. I'm really excited about this game. And again, as I mentioned earlier, video games tend to transcend, things into a different medium. Movies tend to do that. Video games tend to do that. So I'm really, really excited to see this game coming into the forefront and really giving us a chance at seeing where we're going to go with video games in the future. I'm really hoping that there will be a sequel. Hopefully, if this gets released soon, we will definitely get that type of excitement going. But what I'm really hoping for is that there will be a physical release. With all of the controversy surrounding PlayStation's decision to go full digital and a lot of the backlash that's resulting from that, Limited Run Games is a company which has been well known for supporting digital releases for their games. It was actually once their mandate, as we know from years ago. It's really how they got noticed in the market to begin with. A lot of people have been clamoring for physical for physical representations of their games, and Limited Run Games was one of those companies that really allowed for that. Games which were in low run numbers to begin with have actually had multiple releases. I think Shanti was one of them on the PlayStation. And of course the Game Boy Advance, and I think that got a release quite a while ago. I believe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles also had a physical release for their new game. And what I really like about Limited Run Games, which they tend to do not too often, but they do actually have this type of system. They will actually release a ultimate bundle pack, and that's the one that I'm really hoping for. I'm hoping, much like they did for Ninja Turtles and the Revenge of Shredder, I'm hoping that they release a bundle pack with the physical game, whole bunch of goodies, like pins, buttons, maps, specialty artwork, little booklets that you can get. And with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles release, they actually had a limited edition Shredder action figure, which was highlighted by Pixel Dan on his video. And that's something that I'm really, really hoping that we can get something from Mattel, because the other one was actually released by Playmates. I'm hoping Mattel actually includes a special edition, limited edition action figure, which really would bring this entire idea of Master Universe full circle from video games to toys. That would be absolutely epic. Now, those particular physical releases are not cheap. The video game alone on a physical release usually runs anywhere from $60 to $70, sometimes $80 to $90, because again, physical releases are rare these days. And on top of that, if you were to go for like a deluxe edition, with maybe some artwork, maybe some pins and some other collectibles, that usually runs anywhere between $90 to $120, maybe $150. And then when you get into the ultimate bundle packs, where it has downloadable codes, physical games, the like artwork, art books, pins, buttons, and of course, in what I'm hoping for is an action figure that can run you anywhere between $200 to $200 and $250, which is not outside the realm. But you can definitely see collectors like myself, Pixel Dan, the Mad Hatter, Toy Habits, all of us would be chomping at the bit to be able to grab one of those for absolute sure. I'm sure my good friend Carlos of the Badass Reviews and JP over at Thundercats Classics, they would definitely be on that too. So the sky's the limit for Master Universe and video games. So I'm really hoping to see where we go with the Dragon Pearl of Destruction. Guys, let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts about the Dragon Pearl of Destruction and its delay into 2027? Is this just 3 delays too many, and you guys are just basically like, when is this thing going to come out? Or everything comes to he who waits, and I have waited such a very long time for this video game. And are you willing to wait for it a little bit longer? Let me know those comments in the comment section below. And of course, let me know in the chat, guys. I'm really interested in finding out what your thoughts are. As a matter of fact, why don't we check in with the chat really quickly to find out what your thoughts are for the stream. Thank you guys for joining me this afternoon. It's a bit of a preemptive, unannounced stream. I'm taking this opportunity to actually try out a new streaming streaming channel that I'm actually creating. It's called JBand Streams. I hope you guys will follow me there. It's always great to see you guys, and I hope you guys will consider taking a look at that. Killamoney, what's up, Jay? How's it going? Good to see you, Killamoney. I hope you're doing well, my friend. MOTU Master, please, Mattel, please, yes, please, Mattel. We need this. We need this in our lives. Warren Newman, we've nearly got all the power. Nearly. Oh, guys, thank you again for joining me this afternoon. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. So, if you guys are just tuning in, the Dragon Pearl of Destruction has been delayed one more time, and the release date is sometime in 2027. I'm hoping that we get to see this just in time for MOTUniverse, because that would be absolutely awesome. Can you see all of us playing this at MOTUniverse in 2027? Wouldn't that be stupendous? That's going to be awesome. But Masters of the Universe, yes indeed, Masters of the Universe continues to turn heads. As a matter of fact, to nobody's surprise, I'm not surprised. I think some people are probably surprised, but I'm not surprised. Sadly, the Masters of the Universe, I think I did that backwards. Let me try that again. Unfortunately, the Masters of the Universe did not do too well in the box office. As a matter of fact, by all accounts, it was a box office bomb. The movie itself did not reach expectations in terms of where it was supposed to land to even break even in terms of its overall budget. The movie itself, in my opinion, was great, but audiences were just not, interested in showing up for the premiere and for the movie in the theaters. However, things seem to be very, very different in the world of streaming, as Master Universe seems to be maybe changing the narrative now on the streaming platforms, because, man, I gotta tell you, things have really, really turned themselves on their heads in terms of streaming. Guys, as you know, Master Universe really was in the public consciousness in 2026. You could not watch YouTube, not even for a second, without seeing a Master Universe commercial for the movie. It was absolutely bonkers. And that narrative continued throughout much of 2026. People were just chomping at the bit to find out anything about Master Universe, what it was. Nicholas Galitzine, Camila Mendez, all these guys were really helping to push forward the Master Universe movie, and it really did show that Mattel was also behind the Master Universe movie 100%. It really was poised to be something truly special in 2026. Sadly, it did not meet the expectations. However, we found out earlier this week, and actually for the last couple of weeks, that the narrative is changing for Master Universe, as for the 4th week straight, Masters of the Universe has hit #1 in streaming and continues to do so 4 weeks in a row. Our good friends over at He-Mania.com published this article 5 days ago, but it's just as relevant now as it was back then. 4 weeks in a row, officially #1 worldwide, Prime Video. This is freaking crazy. Amazon officially recognizes Master Universe as their #1 movie worldwide on Prime Video for its 4th consecutive week. And this is giving a lot of speculation as to the possible sequel, which has been teased and talked about multiple times by multiple different sources. And Collider is also echoing these sentiments. Master Universe Prime debut secures 1.1 billion minutes of watch time. This is freaking crazy, everybody. 1.1 billion views. Billion watch time minutes. It goes on to say in this Instagram post from Collider magazine, Master Universe may have found a second life on Prime Video. The $170 million film turned just $114 million worldwide during its theatrical run, which is absolutely horrible. It really is. It's really unfortunate that not enough people went out to see this movie. But life goes on for Master Universe. Its streaming debut tells a very different story. According to Nielsen, Nielsen, I guess it's a stats company, I guess. Masters of the Universe debuted at #1 on Prime Video during its first week with a massive 1.1 billion minutes watched. And that was only week 1. Imagine where we are now in week number 4. Freaking crazy. And furthering to that, Covered Geekly is the one really championing this, and I gotta say, I'm on board with this idea. They mentioned that Master of the Universe 2 is looking more likely as it debuts at #1 of all streaming platforms, not just Amazon Prime, on all of streaming. This is crazy. Covered Geekly goes on to say that the live-action Master Universe is soaring on streaming and has already pulled over 1 billion minutes of watch time in its first week alone. It has also debuted at #1 across all of streaming charts during this debut track week, according to Nielsen. I'm pretty sure that they're a stats collection company. The sequel is looking much more likely now as digital sales and streaming numbers are also used by studios to evaluate the success of a film. Our fingers are all crossed. This is incredible news, guys. But I hate to be the Debbie Downer in this situation, but we do have to take a step back. We do have to take a step back, okay? As much as the film itself is an incredible film, okay? I loved it. I've watched it myself 4 times over. I was at the premiere for the movie, which was just absolutely incredible. Amazon themselves supported this film incredibly well. It was very much the idea that they were championing this film, hopefully to do well. They spent a lot in the marketing budget. They spent tons of money trying to get this film recognized, but sadly, it did not hit those numbers that were actually needed. So, again, not to downplay this. Really, I'm not trying to downplay this. I'm not trying to make this anything more than it really is, but or anything less. Sorry, I think that's what I really wanted to say. I'm not trying to make this anything less than it is for us fans. But we do have to be realistic about this. The studios look at numbers. Studios do look at numbers, and financial numbers in specific. As it's been reported in multiple different news reports, the Master Universe did not make its required numbers in its theatrical release. What it did do, though, is it's premiering as #1 on streaming service for the first 4 weeks. If this trend continues, it definitely is a step in the right direction. But it needs to continue. So it's one of these things where, if you know someone or anyone who would be interested in watching this film, please let them know that it's actually out there. So far, it's been a really great response from multiple different streaming services, and I hope it continues because this is definitely a dream come true for any Master Universe fan. And I really am looking forward to seeing if there's a sequel in the works. But we do have to be realistic about this. It's already got one knock against it, and anything further would make it very, very difficult for Master Universe to have an actual sequel. But the possibility looms for something like She-Ra as a film. And the reason I bring that up is because Barbie was so well received, over $1 billion worldwide. And it really does hit another demographic entirely, in that the She-Ra and the Princesses of Power has a very large fan base, a very dedicated fan base. And I think, depending on how the film is I guess, themed. Master Universe was very much a Filmation theme. I think that there is a very sweet spot where Filmation and the Princess of Power can actually live harmoniously together. But it will be an interesting situation because as we know, DreamWorks actually has the license for the movie rights for She-Ra, Princess of Power. So how that even would be developed is going to be an interesting, a story to tell. As a matter of fact, spoilers ahead. If you haven't already seen Master Universe, please go see it. But in 3, 2, 1, we did know that She-Ra did appear in the Master Universe as a bonus end cutscene. I don't know how they made that work, but she did appear there. So does this mean that this was always part of the plan? I am really eager to find out, and I hope you guys are too, because this is definitely one which I want 100% and really am hoping and dreaming that it's actually possible. And thanks to streaming, it's on the right trajectory. But let me know your comments in the comment section below, guys. What are your thoughts about Master Universe debuting as #1 on streaming platforms worldwide? Do you think this is enough to actually get a sequel? And will we actually see Master Universe 2 anytime soon? Or do you think that this just isn't enough, and honestly, it's more likely that there will be a She-Ra movie in the works, literally leapfrogging Master Universe as a sequel and right into the Princess of Power? Let me know those comments in the comment section below. And of course, guys, here in the comment section, I would in the chat, I would really love to hear from you guys, because this one is definitely going to be one that's tugging at all of our heartstrings. This is going to be crazy. Master Universe, man, it just continues to surprise, and I'm really, really blown away and excited at what we're seeing right now for Master Universe, the movie. Freaking incredible. Quick comments from the chat. Warren Newman, seen he in the movie 4 times on Prime and at local cinemas. So 4 times on Prime and 5 times at the local cinema. That's amazing, Warren. Killer Money trilogy. We want a sequel trilogy and the prequels. We want them all. Absolutely, my friend. We want them all. This is awesome. Freaking incredible. Holy crap, everybody. This is nuts. I am over the moon on this. This is absolutely freaking bonkers. Guys, I want to take this opportunity to let you guys know that I am right now broadcasting from my new streaming channel, J-Band Streams. I hope you guys will definitely subscribe to this channel. It's where I'm planning to do most of my live streams from now on. I might start doing multi-streams with this channel as well as Mega J Retro and MTR Collector. But essentially, I'm thinking about doing a lot more streaming here on J-Band Streams. So I hope you guys will definitely follow and like this channel. And as a matter of fact, I am using this channel as another way to deliver content to my Patreon and channel member supporters. I've been really far behind on really showcasing some of the things which I was hoping to show all my Patreon and channel member supporters about, behind the scenes and, exclusives that that not many people get to see that I do in my daily life. And for the last for the last week, actually, I've been posting up on my streaming channel, on this streaming channel, and of course, as a early access to my channel members and Patreon supporters, what I've been trying to do with my toy room, and they've been able to enjoy this. And I wanted to give you guys a quick sneak peek as to what I've been working on for this, because I think some of you guys might enjoy me trying to organize my toy room. So you know what? Why don't we take a quick look at what I've been doing with my toy room, and how in over my head I've basically become, because honestly, I really have sort of gone in over my head on this one. It's just been an ongoing struggle for me, and I just I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. Sometimes I just don't know when to quit, and this is definitely going to be one of those times. But you know what? Why don't we have a quick look at what I've been up to on that front, because I think you guys might enjoy taking a look at what happens behind the scenes here at in the studio here at Mega J Retro. It's just a really cool thing which I want to share with all my Patreon and channel member supporters. I'm going to give you guys a quick early look, sneak peek look at what it is that happens behind the scenes here at basically my home. I'm not gonna shy away from that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. This particular episode will actually be going live a little later this afternoon.
I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon.
I want to give you guys a sneak peek about what I've been working on, and how you guys might be able to support the channel if you guys are interested on my Patreon and of course as a channel member. I appreciate all you guys and everything you guys do. You guys are the best. And without further ado, guys, let's have a quick look at what it's like behind the scenes here at Mega J Retro. Let's have a look, everybody. Don't know why I was taking so long for that.
I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.
Well, this is a right big mess. I guess there's nothing for it. I'm gonna have to move things around. All right. So, guys, as you can see, the toy room right now is a huge, gigantic mess. I mean, we've been to toy shows, we've been to, basically everything we can, moving things up and down, and yeah, finally want to get this organized because the season's over. We're just about to hit the end of the year. And yeah, the upstairs is looking like a complete mess again. So we don't want to keep that up because that's pissing Core off. So yeah, let's get this organized so we can get some more stuff down here, and then start the toy room back to 100% and actually getting some of these displays used the way we need to, because I want to see some toys in these displays. All right, guys, let's get to work. All right, so first things first. Gotta move those over there. So. Oh, this is gonna get messy. This is gonna get messy. Okay, got those. Now, the plan is to actually get temporarily. The plan is to get the two shelves that we purchased for the shows up here, so that I can actually stack all these surplus toys into the shelves, so that we have a lot more room to move around in, and then we can start organizing this place properly, because this place needs to be organized properly. So let's do that. All right. And unfortunately, what that entails is moving things around. It never ends, guys. It never ends. All right, no use in complaining about it. Let's just get it done. All right. We got a turtle van. Look at that. Okay. I have nowhere to put it. We've seen these before. These are the actual temporary shelves which we use at shows. So these are the ones that are going to be set up so we can temporarily use them while we're moving things around. Glorious. All right. Now, in order to get these things set up, I have to actually move all this stuff around. It's going to be such a lot of fun. But I need to do it in an organized fashion, because a lot of this stuff is, some of it is keepable, some of it is sellable. So we have to make sure to keep that designation. All right. Well, here we go. Whatever, they're mine. They're mine! They belong to me! I mean, all of it I own. I mean, like that. Yeah, I gotta really clear that out. I own everything, but I want to sell some of it because I need to sell it. Can't just keep having it lying around here. But this is the stuff I want to keep. I think that's that's the way to talk about it. I want to keep this stuff. Getting a lot of butt action today. Okay, so the plan is to build the cabinets
up there like that. So the two of them there, and we're gonna put all the surplus toys onto that cabinet so we have more room to walk around in. Like, that would be a really good idea, right? Okay, let's do it. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna raise the roof. I'm gonna raise the. There we go, and we can see. All right, so now I can remove this. Hey, look at that! I can do it. I can do it. Hey, no! There you go. Almost ruined the merchandise there. Like that. There. And this is where tight. This is where space gets really tight in here, like really, really tight. Okay, but we'll make it work. We will make it work. And then, of course, there's the last one, which is the biggest pain in the ass because I always have a tough time. Come on, let go. Come on. Okay, that's it. All right, so now comes the fun part. We get to stack this stuff. Let's do it.
Hours later.
All right, so I was wrapping up yesterday, but the camera died pretty much right at the end, so I stopped. Gotta get the last few pieces out of that box down there, and then we're going to try for something stupid. All right, wish me luck. temporary plan right now is to move this over just slightly, along with the other cabinet over there, which is going to be nuts because I'm by myself. And then we're going to move this diagonally across. That way, giving us the most amount of room in the room presently. Because they still got a crap ton of other stuff down here, which I have to take care of. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's try and clear out this little bit, and then we'll have to figure out what else to do the next day. All right. Here we go. Wow. Okay. That took forever. Oh my gosh. I got to tell you, I wasn't expecting that to take 2 days to finish. But, I mean, just look at the before and the after. I mean, the room was an absolute mess. It's crazy. I'm trying to get this thing organized. And obviously, as I said at the beginning, one of the biggest problems is definitely, just when things start to accumulate the way they do, it gets out of hand, and really you got to try and control these things. It's really important to actually hold on and control these massive collections, and that's what I'm trying to do here. But yeah, it took it took 2 days to get to this point, but I think it was well worth the effort. You can see from the before and the after, just the big difference that this made. And thank you guys again for watching and supporting the channel. Really appreciate all your support, guys. This is amazing. Huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. You guys are the best. So stay tuned. More of this is coming, and yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this. And me trying to get a hold of my hoard here, my toy hoard, and trying to organize it properly, because you never know, man. Like, so you might have visitors sometimes, you might have guests, and it's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. So I really wanted to get this thing under control, but man, it is quite the beast to tame. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey, everybody, and keep proud. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that segment. Those will be I'll be putting those up here on JBand streams periodically. First priority access will go to my Patreon and channel member supporters. They have been everybody who's been part of this channel has been so supportive. But everyone on my Patreon and channel member supporters, of course, they have been.
I want to give a huge shout out to all of my
so
Patreon and channel member supporters.
With their support. You can become a Super Mega Blaster supporter. You can become a Mega Buster supporter. It's all available. All the information is available on my Patreon page, and of course, you can become a supporter here on
Mega J Retro and MGR Collector as channel members. Again, guys, every little bit helps with the channel. I go to so many different conventions throughout the year. A lot of things that really help me out with the, again, whatever little bit you guys can help with. It's not it's not something that I'm telling everybody that you have to do. Of course, the channel is always free. You guys are always welcome to continue watching and subscribing. Subscribing is the biggest thing, guys. But of course, everyone who was able to help the channel a little bit extra, I really do appreciate it. You guys are the best. Guys, thank you so much for taking a look at that. I hope you guys enjoyed my look, a little bit of behind the scenes about what happens here on Mega J Retro. It's not all roses and sunshine here, guys. I mean, we do a lot of other things. The collection just gets out of hand so quickly, so I have to take the opportunity to try and clean up once in a while. I mean, look behind me. It's still a freaking gigantic mess. So you guys know that that things are just absolutely going bonkers these days. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. And of course, if you were interested in following this channel here, Mega J Streams, you can follow my journey on building my ultimate toy room little by little, and eventually having to move this stuff because it took a lot of time and effort to actually move all this stuff from one location to another. So I hope you guys will enjoy that journey. Getting back to it, the Master Universe, man, the Masters of the Universe are just killing it in every single way possible. They're in movies, they're in video games, and now they're going into freaking card games, guys. Holy crap. Can you believe it? Masters of the Universe is going into card games. I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh. Wizards of the Coast, everybody. Wizards of the freaking Coast, the creators of Magic the Gathering, announced earlier this week that their Secret Lair new card game and the Masters of the Universe have just announced the most powerful super drop in the freaking universe. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is crazy, everybody. This is absolutely bonkers. Now, you guys know that I am a huge fan of artwork for Master Universe. Whether it's filmation, whether it's the mini comics, whether it's the backing card artwork, whether it's the box art, anything to do with Master Universe, to me, is absolutely just gorgeous. And you know what? This truly is an accumulation of everything that I've ever dreamed of in terms of Master Universe artwork. This is just incredible. Master Universe, of course, has had a long history with artwork for everything, as I just mentioned. I mean, starting all the way back in the day with the mini comics, Alfredo Alcala and some of the incredible artwork that he was able to create for Master Universe once upon a time. A lot of people were hoping that the Master Universe movie would reflect that type of style from Alfredo Alcala and be more dark and gritty and fantastic. Of course, it went more into filmation, which in and of itself has a wonderful art style. But some of the most iconic artwork definitely comes from the box art, from the packaging designs, from the backing card artwork. I mean, we have so many great creators like Rudy Obrero, who was a guest over at MOTUniverse this year. The man is so incredibly talented, and this artwork just speaks volumes. Just legendary work, from Castle Grayskull to the Wind Raider to Battlecat to multiple different iterations and multiple different frescoes that he's actually painted over the years. It's been absolutely bonkers. And now, after all this time, Wizards of the Coast, the creators of Magic the Gathering, and has joined up and now created Secret Lair with Master Universe. The most powerful super drop in the universe happened just a few days ago, and what a drop it was. The front of the cards are absolutely incredible. The back of the cards are even more so. Guys, this is definitely something to be celebrated, and I want to take a quick deep dive into a few of the cards that were actually showcased on this announcement. And I really wanted to dive deep into this because this is definitely something which, as a fan of artwork in general, this definitely has literally blown my mind, and I really wanted to take a look at this. This is crazy. Starting with the article itself on Magic Wizards of the Coast, magic.wizards.com. They dropped this press release on August 24th, 2026. Secret Lair, the most powerful super drop in the universe. This was posted by Wizards of the Coast on August 24th, 2026. The forces of evil wage war on Eternia. Prepare to seize unimaginable power and lay claim to Castle Grayskull. But these heroes, nay, these masters of the universe, stand against them. You can rally alongside the battle-ready champions of Grayskull when the most powerful super drop of the universe releases on September 14th, 2026, just in time for MOTU Fest. Can you freaking believe that? Available only on MagicSecretLair.com. Uncover fabulous secret powers, enact evil alongside Skeletor while super drops arrive. The choice is yours. And I love the fact that the first card that they showcase here on this announcement was the Swan Song. Throwing my head back. I love it. This is awesome. This card has an instant cast, counter target enchantments, instant or sorcery spell. Its controller creates a 2/2 bluebird creature token with flying. Even the strongest voice in the universe needs to be heard. This is awesome. I love the fact that they also credit all of the artists who worked on these cards. This one was actually created by Tyler Wapool. And of course, you can see copyright Mattel and Wizards of the Coast. Freaking awesome. Now, it has been ages since I played any sort of Magic the Gathering game. Once upon a freaking time, I used to play this actual what's it called? This trading card game. It was for Pioneer's anime series, and it was called Anime Mayhem. And it was pretty freaking crazy, man. I remember me and my friends getting into it. It was pretty nuts. But the granddaddy of them all, the one who's actually been such a huge success over the years, has definitely been Wizards of the Coast and Magic the Gathering. So this is definitely one that you definitely want to pay attention to. So here's some more of the details that have been showcased by Wizards of the Coast. If you're asking yourself, let's see. If you're asking yourself, hey, what's going on? We have all the details here, and you'll receive one foil Swan Song promo card for every $149 spent while supplies last. So this Swan Song, which is a very powerful card, you will basically receive one foil Swan card for every $150 spent. Wow, that's the incentive. Orders of over $99 ship free from MagicSecretLair.com. That is a great incentive. Thank you, Magic the Gathering. Become an unstoppable force for good when the most powerful Super Drop of the Universe releases on September 14th. Create a Wizards account, save your shipping and payment information. Okay, blah, 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 whatever. But here's the real details. Secret Lair has the cards, but you have the power. Bring the Master Universe to your Magic collection. The most powerful Super Drops in the universe. Now, I'm pretty sure that these cards are usable in traditional Magic decks, which I think is one of the reasons why this is such a very exciting new release for Wizards of the Coast. But I really wanted to take a look at some of the awesome artwork and cards, the stats that they follow, and what it is that you can do with these cards, because this looks freaking awesome. Let's have a look at what the Secret Lair has in store for us, guys. This is going to be freaking awesome. All right, so as we saw earlier, the first one in the list is definitely the Swan Song. This is one which you can only acquire with purchase. Pay to play, everybody. We've been talking about that for a while. It's been an ongoing theme here on the Mega Retro channel. So interesting, but this is a very powerful card. I mean, we just went through the stats earlier, but yeah, it creates a 2/2 bluebird creature with token flying, and basically counter target enchantments, instant or sorcery spells. Crazy, absolutely nuts. Again, artwork by Tyler Walpool. Here's one I think a lot of people, of course, are going to be excited for. He-Man, Champion of Eternia. Wintona, Joiner of Forces. We can see some of the powers that it has here in the upper right-hand corner. This is a legendary creature, Human Warrior. Whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, you look at the top of the 6 cards of your library. You may put a human creature card from among them onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible. It gains indestructible until the end of the turn. Put the rest of the cards on your bottom of your library in a random order. Wow, 4 of 4. Artwork by Alex Horley Orlandelli. I apologize if I'm screwing up that name. Very, very cool. Of course, the artwork. Huge shout out to Alex. Freaking incredible. I love it. Like, this is, again, very much almost in the style, almost in an Alcala type of style. You know what I mean? Looking very brutish. Notably, though, he does not have the Core Die Cross. He has the new He-Man H. Fascinating. Freaking crazy. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Crackle with Power. Wow. So this falls under sorcery. Crackle with Power deals 5 times X damage to each group up to X targets. Wow. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. Quote by He-Man. The artwork here was done by Chris Seaman. And man, this looks awesome. Of course, He-Man holding up the power sword aloft with Zor in the background, along with Castle Grayskull looming in the back. Freaking incredible. Very, very much Filmation inspired. But then there's He-Man again with the H, not the Core Die Cross. Fascinating. But I love the electricity. I love the hair just sweeping in the wind. The furry loincloth, the whole 9 yards. I love it. So cool. Freaking awesome. Orko, the Trollin Magician. Delina, Wild Mage. Legendary creature, the Elf Shaman. Whenever Orko attacks, choose target creature you control, then roll a d20. 1 to 14, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of the creature, except it's not a legendary, and it has an end of combat. Exile this token. If you roll a 15 through 20, you create one of those tokens. You may roll again. Wow, this one is a 3 of 2, and the artwork has been done by David Robert Hovey. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I love this artwork, very much Filmation style, and of course, little casting hands, little jazz hands. I love it. So cool. Oh, here he is. Here he is, Man-at-Arms Duncan, the Master Tactician. Bruenor. Battlehammer. Nice. Legendary creature, the Dwarf Warrior. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I didn't know Duncan was a dwarf. Duncan's a dwarf? Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't think these are classes in Wizards in Magic the Gathering. I know they're classes, but come on, guys. Come on. Each creature you control gets a 2++0 for each equipment attached to it. You would pay 0 rather than pay the equipment cost, the equip cost for the first equip ability you activate for each turn. Title of Man-at-Arms is earned through service, not inherited by name. Absolutely awesome. The artwork here was done by Josh Newton. Sweet. 5 of 3. The He-Man Battle Harness. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Konda's banner. Again, the Core Die Cross is missing, but the He-Man H is present. Legendary artifact. Equipment. He-Man's battle harness can be attached only to a legendary creature. Creatures that share a color with equipped creature get a 1+1. Creatures that share a creature type with equipped creature get a 1+1. Equipped 2. This is amazing. Artwork by Chris Seaman again. Incredible. Love it, Chris. Chris, you're doing amazing work. Oh my God, it's a Filmation card. It's a Filmation card. God, I love this. Skeletor, Lord of Destruction. Tiny Bones, the Pickpocket. What? He ain't no tiny. He's a big boy. Legendary creature, Skeleton Rogue. Wow. Death Touch. It's the Dimmak, the Death Touch. Whenever Skeletor deals combat damage to player, you may cast target of non-land permanent card from that player's graveyard. And mana of any type can be spent to cast the spell. All in Eternia will be mine! A 1/1 card. artwork, once again, by Tyler Walpool. Freaking incredible. I love Snake Mountain in the background. I love the Bone Throne. So good. Oh my gosh, seriously, this artwork is just top notch. I am so in love with this. This is amazing. Skeletor again, villainous glee. Tasha's hideous laughter. Sorcery. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until that player has exiled cards with a total mana of 20 or greater. For Skeletor. Once again, Tyler Walpool provided the artwork for this, and it is straight out of Filmation, man. Absolutely glorious. I love it. Love it. The Bottomless Pit. Oh, Filmation again. I love it. This is enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player discards a card at random. Yes, we'll win this game the old-fashioned way. The tried and true way. We'll cheat. Skeletor. Tyler Walpool, once again, is killing it. Absolutely freaking bonkers. This is amazing. Oh my god, Filmation for a third time. I dropped something. Oh my gosh. Filmation for a third time, guys. This is awesome. Holy crap. We're just being treated to everything today. Amazing. Evil Warrior Shroud. Necrogen Mists. Necrogen Mists. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player discards a card. From the Temple of Between, they rise to strike again. Amazing. I love Snake Mountain in the background. The Skelecons, you know what I mean? Just rising from the mist. Oh my gosh. Tyler Walpool is killing this deck. What I really like about this, and what's really very important to recognize, is that all of these cards are associated with an artist. Every single artist has been doing this, and they look fabulous. They look absolutely incredible. I love the fact that we're actually getting beautiful new artwork from Master Universe. Just chef's kiss. Absolutely stunning. And really does fly in the face of the idea of AI slop. I just cannot believe that companies are starting to actually integrate that into their their pipeline. Guys, artwork is made by artists, and let's keep it that way. Absolutely incredible. Oh my god, just a Filmation smorgasbord here. Rally the Evil Warriors. Breach the multiverse. This is sorcery. Each player mills 10 cards. For each player, choose a creature or planeswalker card that the player in that player's graveyard. Put those cards into the battlefield under your control. Then each creature you control becomes Phyrexian. Phyrexian? Somebody help me pronounce that. In addition to its other types. Again, Tyler Walpool, just freaking murdering it, man. Look at these guys. Beastman, Merman, Trapjaw, Triclops, and of course Skeletor himself, all in the domain of Snake Mountain, with all the Skelecons in the background. Freaking crazy, dude. Freaking crazy. Oh my god, this is so awesome. She-Ra, Princess of Power. Sisay, Weatherlight Captain. Wow. Legendary creature, Human Soldier. She-Ra gets 1/1 for each color among other legendary permanents of your control. Wow, that is a crazy... Look at how many... Oh my god, that's crazy. Holy crap. Search your library for a legendary permanent card with a mana value less She-Ra's power. Put that card into the battlefield and then shuffle. Choose to fight for the honor of Grayskull. Incredible. Huge shout out to Jack Hughes for this incredible artwork. I mean, look at that. Oh my god. Seriously, we are being treated to some incredible artwork here, guys. This is a feast for the eyes. Incredible. Again, I'm so glad that AI is out of the picture. This is beautiful. Oh my god, it's Glimmer. Oh, and she is the Silence. This is an instant. Your opponent can't cast spells during this turn. Against Bright Moon's light, darkness finds no second chance. Freaking incredible. Oh my god. Mila Pesic. Incredible artwork. Look at that. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh my god. Just crazy. Glimmer. Swift Wind. Steed of She-Ra. Emil the Blessed. Oh, wow. We're getting some amazing artwork here, guys. Legendary creature Unicorn. Exile another creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Whenever another creature you control enters, you may pay. If you do put a 1+1, 1+1 over 1+ counter on it. If it's a unicorn, put a 1+ over 1 counters on it instead. The artwork here was done by Justina Dura. Justino Dura. Freaking incredible. Wow. I love it. Look at the colors. Oh my god, just freaking gorgeous, man. Just gorgeous. Bravo to all the artists who worked on this. This is incredible. It's Bo! Master Archer. Hayar. Loyal Bodyguard. Legendary creature, human soldier. Sacrifice. Oh, well, he's a sacrifice. He's a sacrifice. Sacrifice Bow. I'm just kidding. Sacrifice Bow. Legendary creature you control. You get 1+ over 1 over 0 and gain indestructible until the end of the turn. Quick with a joke. Quicker with an arrow. Love it. The artwork was done by Jack Hughes once again. He's got this kind of like pseudo realistic style. Man, it's so cool. I love it. The whispering woods in the background, and all the cherry blossom petals just whispering in the wind. I love it, man. Oh, Katra, the Force Captain. Kutzil, Malamet, Exemplar. Wow. Legendary creature, Cat Warrior. Your opponent can't cast spells during your turn. Whenever one or more creatures you control, each with a power greater than its base power, deals combat damage to a player and draws a card. Power obeys those who are willing to take it. This was by Livia Prima. Man, we have some premier artists working on these cards. I've always loved Magic the Gathering artwork. It's just so beautiful. But now applied to Master Universe, it's just a whole nother level, man. It's crazy. I love it. Soul Ring 1. Oh my god. There are no words. Literally, there are no words. This is awesome. Justina Dura again. Freaking incredible. Look at the crystal castle. Fireworks in the background. The power of Grayskull. And for the honor of Grayskull and the power of Etheria, just beautiful, man. And of course, She-Ra transformation. Oh, so good. Oh my god. Oh, my boy, my man, Manny Faces, actor of Eternia. Oh, that's just beautiful. Sakashima, the imposter. Oh my god, look at this. It's Manny Faces performing for the royal family. There he is, Shakespeare. In his theatrical garb. Castle Grayskull looming in the background as a backdrop, probably a prop. And we have the royal family, such as they are. Randor, Marlena, and of course Prince Adam. Where's Adora? Where is Adora? We see the lights, the roses, everything, celebrating this incredible actor. Legendary creature, human rogue. You may have Manny Faces enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except for his name, Manny Faces, actor of Eternia. He's legendary in addition to his other types, as he has all of these stats. Return Manny Faces to his owner's hand at the beginning of the next step. Incredible. Huge shout out to Dmitry Burmak. Dude, incredible artwork. Absolutely one of my favorites. Oh my god, so good. That is awesome. 3 of 1. We have Beastman, Savage Henchman. Oh, this is so good. Kona, the Rescue Beastie. Legendary creature, Beast Survivor. Survival. At the beginning of your second phase, if Beastman is tapped, you may put a permanent card from your hand into the battlefield. Savage, loyal, and utterly relentless in service to evil. I don't know about loyal. Loyal is a stretch. Loyal is a stretch because he's been known to turn on Skeletor from time to time. It's freaking crazy. Artwork by Alex Horley Orlandelli. I apologize if I'm screwing up these names, but the artwork is top notch. I mean, look at again. Wizards of the Coast has some amazing artists working for them, man. It's just freaking beautiful artwork. I do have to mention actually, if you look at the inside the actual descriptions, you can actually see additional artwork in the background. There you see a Ram Man, two palace, multiple. I think that's Duncan, multiple palace guards, and Orko enjoying the performance as well. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, guys. Oh my God! Wow! Evil Lyn, evil warrior goddess, evil warrior sorceress. Maybe I gotta check. I gotta check the file card again. Evil warrior goddess. Hold on for a second, just really quick. Evil Lyn, 1982 toy. I'm just curious what it actually said on the. I'm curious what it actually said on the thing. Hold on. Yeah, damn it. I was expecting something else, but it is in fact. Oh, what the heck? It is in fact evil warrior goddess. Well, dang. I stand corrected. Obviously, she's a sorceress, a sorcerer of sorts, but dang, I was of a different opinion. Anyway, Etrai, the Resurrected, legendary creature, Phyrexian human wizard, Flash. When Evelyn enters, choose up to one counter target spell, activated ability or triggered ability. Its controller draws a card, destroys another target's creature or planeswalker. Its controller draws a card. Her magic enters only to her ambition. Correct. This was done by Benjamin Mara. Benjamin, I love what you've done. I love what you've done with her, really. But on, I know what you were going for. But dang, Two-Face, straight up Two-Face right there. And you know what? That's exactly her character. I love it. Great work, Benjamin. Awesome stuff. Sorceress, heroic guardian, Deveri, imperial tactician. Love it. Legendary creature, bird wizard. Flying. When the sorceress enters and whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may tap or untap target permanent. Love the stats. Put the sorceress into the battlefield for the command zone. Artwork by Stephen Andrade. And again, just beautiful artwork. I love it. Look how happy she is. Just absolutely thrilling. And look at all the little creatures in the artwork here. Look, there's a little I don't know, a little forest creature right there, kind of like a squirrel, right? We also have other birds, right? It's really neat. There's some nightingales here. Love it. It's awesome. And then Tila, warrior goddess. What the heck? Okay. Wow. Interesting. Samut, the voice of dissent. The voice of dissent. Sorry. Legendary creature, human warrior. Flash, double strike, vigilante. Haste other creature you controlled, have haste. Untap other target creature. Steal answers faster than magic ever could. Steal answers faster than magic ever could. My apologies. This artwork was done by Craig L. Spearing. Craig, I would love to know what direction you were given on here. Like, this is crazy. I don't know if Craig didn't understand the difference between Skeletons and Skeletors, because there's nothing but Skeletor here. Or is it just Skeletor trying to trick Tila by sending in a whole bunch of different copies of himself, which would be neat. But I got to tell you, the first thing I thought in my head, I'm sorry to say, but the first thing I thought in my head was like, is this our first AI card? But no, this is definitely not AI. It's the illustrator, the artist is right there, Craig Spearing. So again, just weird. I wonder if the direction was somewhat muddled, because I think that maybe it was a whole bunch. I don't. It looks like it's just a whole bunch. It's just weird to have a lot of Skeletors trying to attack Tila. Was that in an episode? I can't remember. I know that Skeletor had these tiny mini-me's, like a whole bunch of them. I don't know. That was one episode. It's been a while. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Trapjaw, Wizards of Weapons. Well, he's not really a wizard, but okay. Tetsuo, Imperial Champion. Legendary creature, Human Samurai. Whenever Trapjaw attacks, if he's equipped, choose one. Trapjaw deals damage equal to the greatest mana among equipment attached to him to any target. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand with mana value less than or equivalent to the greatest mana among equipment attached to Trapjaw without paying its mana cost. This card is like full to the brim with text. It's crazy. Huge shout out to Ed Repka. This is amazing artwork. I mean, holy crap, that is crazy. That is like a psycho clown if I've ever seen one. No, seriously, it's beautiful, beautiful artwork, my friend. That's crazy. Oh, Battle Cat fighting Tiger. Oh my god, I love it. Legendary creature Beast Mount. When battle enters, scry 2. Whenever Battle Cat attacks while saddled, at the end of combat, exile him and up to one creature that saddled him for this turn. Then return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control, saddle 1. Nice. This artwork is done by Simon Dominic, and I love it, man. Look at that. Battle Cats never looked so good. Oh my god. Fortune, Loyal Steed. Incredible. And of course, we have to have Panther, Savage Cat, the Gitrog, Ravenous Ride. Legendary creature, Frog Horror Mount. Frog Horror Mount? Man, I love how they assign these stats. Trample Haste. Whenever Panther deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice a creature that saddled him on his turn. If you do, draw X cards, and then put up X land cards from your hand into the battlefield. Tap where X is the sacrificed creature's power. Saddle 1. The artwork here was done as well by Ed Repka. Freaking incredible. Oh, the Bone Throne, and I think we're going to wrap this one up, guys. Throne of the God Pharaoh. Legendary artifact at the beginning of your end step. Each opponent loses life equal to the number of tapped creatures you control, crafted from the poisonous bones of the wyverns by Snake Mountain's first inhabitants. Wow, freaking incredible. I love the storytelling and the world building as well. This incredible artwork was done by Philip Berberan, and it is, oh my god, just stunning, just absolutely stunning. Huge shout out to all the artists who have worked on this project. I mean, seriously, this is some legendary stuff that we're dealing here. There, the Sword of Power, the Command Tower, Castle Grayskull. It's absolutely bonkers. Now, it doesn't come cheap though. This does not come cheap. The bill comes due. This entire set, when you purchase the Secret Lair, comes with just a host of cards to play. To add to your Magic the Gathering deck. If we take a look at the actual article again, we can see that this set. So here it is: the Master Universe Secret Lair, which are sold separately, right? Contents: 1x Fortune, Loyal Steed as Battle Cat, Fighting Tiger, 1 Grittog, Ravenous Ride, Panther, 1 Throne as Gold Pharaoh, Bone Throne, 1 Sword of War as Sword of Power, 1 Command Tower, double-sided. Non-foil is $29.99, and the foil is $39.99. So this particular set here, the what was it called? The Secret Lair Master Universe sold separately set is $39.99. This set here, Secret Lair Master Universe Allies and Enemies of Eternia. So this has Many Faces, Beastman, Evil Warrior, Evil Lyn, Sorceress, Tila, Warrior Goddess, Trapjaw. This set is $29.99 or $39.99 for the foil. The Secret Lair Master Universe She-Ra Princess of Power set with She-Ra, Glimmer, Swiftwind, Bow, Force Captain Katra, and the Soul Ring. This comes with all those, $29.99, $39.99 USD. Secret Lair Master Universe, which is basically all Skeletor Filmation Edition. This was $39.99. The Secret Lair Master Universe by the Power of Grayskull, He-Man, Crackle of Power, Troll and Magician Orko, Man-at-Arms, Master Technician, and He-Man's Battle Harness. This one is also $39.99 or $29.99 for non-foil. But if you are the type of person, which I know you are, and you need the whole enchilada. The most powerful everything bundle. Holy crap. This comes with the Secret Lair Master Universe, Power of Grayskull, the Power of Grayskull Forward. So this comes with everything that was mentioned above. The whole enchilada. Right? That is a staggering $334.99. Whereas for the Honor of Grayskull foil bundle, which includes everything as well, this is $199.95. And the I Have the Power non-foil bundle, which are non-foil cards, this one comes with $149.95 USD. Oh my god, guys, this is crazy. Master Universe is invading every facet of media available now, including trading card games. Freaking insane. Holy crap, guys. That's absolutely bonkers. Warren Newman, good journey, my friend. We are getting there, brother. They look incredible, dude. The artwork is incredible. All the way from Portugal, we have Pedro Ribeiro. What's going on? Ribeiro, what's going on, Pedro? How are you doing tonight? Tomorrow, new figure Pedro Creations is going to be released. Guys, definitely follow Pedro Ribeiro on Pedro's Creations on Instagram. He's releasing some amazing custom figures on his Instagram page. We got to look at it. Still trying to find a name for it. We're looking forward to it, Pedro. It's going to be freaking awesome. Guys, let me know in the comment section below. What are your thoughts about Magic the Gathering and Master Universe entering the Secret Lair? This is freaking crazy, guys. I am absolutely over the moon with these new additions to the Magic the Gathering game. The artwork is just top-notch, and I think that anybody who plays or collects Magic the Gathering would be absolutely thrilled to get any of these in their collection. Let me know in the comment section below. What are your thoughts about this card game, and are you going to be putting down some money, upwards of $399 freaking dollars for the complete set for the foil edition? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, if this is definitely in your wheelhouse, or you don't play trading card games at all and we're wondering, Pokemon who? Magic what? Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. This is absolutely freaking bonkers. Holy crap. Freaking incredible. Thanks, Warren. Appreciate it, man. Now let's get on to something a little bit more interesting outside of Master of the Universe. This kind of caught me by surprise, guys. I was kind of taken aback by this. I have to say, Big Bad Toy Store has been known for a great many things, but over the weekend, last week, I got this very interesting email from Big Bad Toy Store, and it really kind of took me aback because I didn't exactly know what I was looking at. This email was a little bit cryptic, but really set up a lot of details for something which a lot of us, I think, have been involved with, at least on some level. And I thought it was interesting to take a look at this one. Big Bad Toy Store introduces the Big Bad Launchpad. What will you launch? This is collectors make launches happen right here. The Big Bad Launchpad. Big Bad Toy Store is proud to present the Big Bad Launchpad. This new platform is a dedicated hub where collectors help decide what collectibles get made and how far a project can go. With Big Bad Launchpad, collectors can discover the lore and inspiration behind upcoming projects, stay updated as projects move through different stages, react to and share favorite projects, and pre-order to unlock more items and more projects to move forward. There are multiple different project types, cleared for launch, bigger and badder, and collectors decide. So this is interesting. Upon first view, the first thing that comes to mind is some sort of new crowdsource platform through Big Bad Toy Store, specifically for action figures and toys. This is neat as they do have 3 different project types, and each one is interesting in its own right. Cleared for launch, the project is launched, pre-order, and follow for updates. Bigger and badder, collector support can unlock extras and variants and more. And collectors decide. You decide if the project will move forward. So I think that this is the big one that I am interested in. The other ones, obviously cleared for launch. I mean, it's already ready to go. You just have to start showing your support. Bigger and badder, I am always interested in different accessories. So having different heads, having different swappable heads, face portraits, swords, weapons, different accessories. Yes, of course, I'm definitely down for that. But the collectors decide. That's the one which I'm thinking is really something to pay attention to. The newest project on the block right now is the NPC, the non-playable characters. NPC is a premium toy line that focuses on unsung characters who populate the background of everyday great stories. NPC helps collectors create unparalleled depth and realism to action figures and displays for storytelling. This is awesome. We see like gangsters, we see security guards, SWAT team members, we see cheerleaders, and we see just regular business people. This is really neat. So let's have a quick look at what else we can learn about the Big Bad Launchpad. Let's see what this is all about.
For years, someone else decided what got made, what got cleared for launch. But now, that call is yours. Introducing Big Bad Launchpad, where you help launch projects with the brands and creators you love. It's your voice. It's your vote. It only takes off when you say go. This isn't just a new feature. It's a new way to collect. Get a closer look at production updates. Follow every step. Give your reaction and show there's collector demand behind it. Unlock bonuses and add-ons along the way. Determine what takes flight.
So fascinating. Let's take a closer look at this.
How far it goes, that's up to you. Big Bad Launchpad. What will you launch?
As interesting as that trailer is, I really need a little bit more explanation as to how this thing works. So let's take a look at exactly what we're looking at here. How to participate. All right. So first one: submit your reaction and follow the project. Receive behind-the-scenes updates and production milestones. Share reactions on a project using our reaction buttons. You can change your reaction as the project develops without impacting the launch plan. Hit the follow button to receive email notifications around project updates, unlock achievements and reminders before the launch window closes. It's still really ambiguous. I'm still not understanding. I guess we'd have to really take a look at a project. Share the project. Bring more awareness. Bring more collectors to Launchpad. Share the project with fellow collectors and help build momentum using the share button on the project page. The more collectors who join in, the faster the project can reach its funding goal. Interesting. So it is somewhat of a crowdfunding project, but I'm still confused as to how it actually works. Lock in your pre-order. Secure founder pricing. See, this is interesting. So what's founder? While the project launch window is open, reserve products from the project lineup and lock in exclusive founder pricing while the launch window is open. So founders get a lower price. For collectors decide projects, payment will only be collected if the project successfully reaches its funding goal. So it is a crowdfunding platform. So let's see how this actually works. Let's see what is active right now. So we have a few projects going on right now, current projects. So the NPC has already reached its funding goal. They've got 239% funded. All nine unlocks have been cleared, and the window still has 23 days left. Let's take a look at this one to start, and then we're going to take a look at the next one. All right, so it looks very similar to what you would expect from platforms like Indiegogo, Kickstarter, all of those types of crowdfunding platforms. So, non-playable characters, wave number 1. All right. There's obviously the first set of characters. Still has 23 days, 3 hours, and 40 minutes to go. It's already reached 100% and has unlocked multiple tiers. Everything's unlocked. All nine tiers have been unlocked, and it's 239% funded. Let's see here. So we're in the launch window now. It'll go into pre-production in the next stage after funding, and then production as well. They'll talk to us about that, and of course shipping. Great stuff. NPC figures are non-limited to single storyline universe. Each character design work alongside a wide variety of 1/12 scale action figures, allowing collectors to create original environments and connect figures from across their collections, build a criminal organization around the mob boss, stage a live report with the news anchors, create a school event with cheerleaders, deploy SWAT commander and SWAT accessory kits when the situation escalates, display the figures individually or combine them to create larger evolving worlds. NPC is how you bring the story to life. Interesting. All right. So here we go. We have the mob boss, the cheerleader, team captain. We have the news anchor, primetime, SWAT commander, and we have the accessories kit. Let's have a look first at. Actually, no. There's not. Actually, sorry here. The founder's price is $36.99. So what does that mean for the actual retail price? Is it going to be much more expensive? Interesting. All right. The unlockable bonus items. So they also had the SWAT commander bonus unlocks, different faceplates, and a shotgun. So that was unlocked. We have the founder edition cheerleader flyer basic. This one is $29.99. So the unlock, I believe, means that it's already been added as a bonus, which is awesome. For the cheerleader, we can order this version of the cheerleader herself. And the bonus items for her are alternate portraits, alternate hair, and a gym bag. That's sweet. The founder edition for the SWAT operator basic. This one can also have an alternate portrait, a shotgun, a wine bottle, and wine glass. That's actually the mob boss accessories. The police accessories, the SWAT accessories, wow. Multiple different hand accessories, different face swaps, a new neck, because obviously the other neck is a different color, a hat, a baseball cap, shades, donuts, flasks if he's a drunk, cup of coffee, grenades, megaphone, rocket launcher, another what's it called, M14, I guess, and a riot shield and sidearm. Freaking amazing. There's also another cheerleader basic, so another version of the cheerleader. The news anchor also comes with a sword, a bat, brass knuckles, dynamite, and grenade. What the heck? Seriously? Again, these ones are included with different characters. And of course, there's another news anchor edition. So all of these have been unlocked, and you can pre-order them right now. And yeah, that is crazy. So there's a story, there's the updates. So yeah, everything. This one has gone full tilt, man. Great stuff. And still, 23 days, 3 hours, and 36 minutes to go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go check out one of the next projects. So let's check out Monster Force. All right, here we go. Monster Force View Project. All right. This project was 100% funded. When did that happen? This one is cleared for launch. It already reached its funding goals. There's no more countdown. It's finished. Funded pre-production, and it's now in production. It's waiting to be shipped. So that was crazy. So you are now able to purchase, and you can still purchase it right now, under the founder's price, apparently. You can still purchase under the founder's price. This price is locked for everyone who pre-orders this product during the launch window. Prices of products may change after the launch window closes. Okay, so for the initial launch, you get it for $39.99. After that, whatever's in stock is a different price. So, Monster Force Dark Directives Major Striker. We have Monster Force Dark Directives The Forgotten King. The Blood Sworn of Dracula Skeletons. The Count Dracula Blood Prince. And then we have the Azure Guard, Those Who Trespass, and the Red Reaper. Wow. Now, these have a waiting list on them. So does that mean that they're sold out? I guess that's what that means. So were these exclusives that were only available during the window, and now you basically have to join their mailing list? But look at the pricing difference. Well, there's no pricing difference right now. It's under founder's price, but you have to join the waiting list. But this is a 2-pack, by the way. Yeah, fascinating. Let's see if there's any other projects which are still upcoming. So the rest of them have been fully funded. And now the tick is shipping now, right now. So let's take a look and see if this is any different. Does this have non-founder pricing? I'm interested to see how that works. So, no, it's still under the founder's price. even though it's shipping right now. Fascinating. So cool. There was the Tick Longbox Heroes 1/12 scale, Tick Longbox Heroes Prestige Edition with the shorts, and the Longbox Prestige Radioactive version, which I think Danny actually might have this one. $49.99 for the other two and $39.99 for the founder's price. Interesting. We see all the accessories here. Fascinating. So now this, this of course was done by Big Bag Workshop. So you can see the creators on this side if you guys are interested. So if you're in the project, you can see that the creator is actually Monster Force, right? Under the Big Bad Workshop. And then if we look at Colony War action figures, what do we have here? Once again, this one is Big Bad Workshop. Madman. Also Big Bad Workshop. Interesting. What about NPC? Was that somebody else, or was it? Nope. Looks like it looks like Operation Monster Force was the one which was definitely of interest. But here, who's this? Masked Martyrs and the Black Jet and the Human Bullet. Yeah, there it is. See, this is not Big Bad Toy Store. This is Devil's Bargain Toys, an indie toy company based in Queens, New York, headed by Ed Hellman. The Devil's Bargain verse is a growing up world of pulp fiction heroes, villains, and everything in between. The company has expanded beyond just toys, trying to make the novel Devil's Bargain a bargain Bill's Nedro. Visit Bargain Bin Toy for more information. This is fascinating. So, this is an example of a company who's gone to Big Bad Toy Store for their launch project, and it got fully funded. Absolutely incredible. So, the other thing that I'm interested in is how do you submit your project to be under this crowdfund? What is there a submission process? Much like Kickstarter, I'm fascinated to find out how you can do that, because I don't see anywhere. Okay, hold on. Here it is. The Big Bad Launchpad Dispatch. Follow everything Big Bad Launchpad. Get notified with new project land, windows, and unlocks, clears, and creator post updates. Okay, but is there anywhere that you can sign up for this? All right, let's see what happens here. So there's a whole bunch of FAQs. Let's find out. How do I receive project updates? Well, it's very much like Kickstarter. Does it cost anything to participate? What does the founder pricing mean? What is the launch window? How long does it last? Do I have to order all projects? When will I be charged for order? Are down payments required? Can I add Big Bad Launchpad to my pile of loot? Can I cancel? How big is here? Let's read this one. This is important. I want to find out this one. How is Big Bad Launchpad different from crowdfunding? Let's get a little bit more into this and see what the explanation is on that, because I am genuinely interested in finding out myself how that works out. So let's have a look here. All right. So Big Bad Launchpad. There we go. All right. So here we go. Big Bad Launchpad. Sorry, guys. Let me just do that one more time. There we go. All right. So here we go. Big Bad Launchpad combines collector participation with the convenience of shopping through Big Bad Toy Store. Instead of making a pledge to a creator, collectors place orders directly through Big Bad Toy Store. That's smart. That's really smart. Unlike traditional crowdfunding, not every project on Big Bad Launchpad, not every project on Big Bad Launchpad depends on funding to move forward. That's even more fascinating. Depending on the project type, products may already be confirmed for launch, may expand through collector participation, or may require collector support to move forward. Interesting. That's interesting. So some of them are crowdfund projects. Some of them are just ready for launch, but there is the collector aspect as you are a founder of the Launchpad. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Big Bad Launchpad, everybody. Fascinating. I'm interested. I'm very, very interested. I might actually go in for some of those NPCs. I think they look kind of neat. Let me know your thoughts about this. Crowdfunding crowdfund. I really don't know how to classify it. It's sort of a crowdfund platform. It's basically not. Everything's being done through Big Bad Toy Store, which has its pros and its cons to begin with. But Big Bad Toy Store itself has been a very much a great supporter of action figures, and really one of the better suppliers of action figures, along with Entertainment Earth. All these great independent toy distributors. Big Bad Toy Store is definitely among the, some of the most recognized ones. And now that they're launching their own crowdfunding platform, not just for themselves, but also for other creators, I find this fascinating. Let me know your comments in the comment section below, guys. What are your thoughts about the Big Bad Launchpad? Is this something that you guys will be participating in the future? Are you interested in these new NPC editions of these figures now that they have been fully funded? And are you guys interested in maybe submitting to Big Bad Toy Store somehow? I don't know how it works, but if you are a creator and you would be interested in doing something like that, would you trust Big Bad Toy Store, much like many people trust Kickstarter, to actually handle this type of crowdfunding initiatives? Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. This is something like I've never seen before. Bravo, Big Bad Toy Store. Big Bad Launchpad. Very interesting. All right. One other thing I wanted to mention, just before we get off of Big Bad Toy Store, is that they have something came across my radar, which I thought was fascinating, but I'm not really sure how some people are gonna receive it, because it is a bit interesting in and of itself. So some of you guys might remember that G.I. Joe Classified Pythona was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, but a members only exclusive. It was not available to anyone else, to regular purchasers. It was only available to Hasbro Pulse members. So I myself missed out on that. I didn't have a Hasbro Pulse membership at the time, so I missed out on getting Pythona. But a few days ago, Big Bad Toy Store actually put up a select number of Pythona figures. They're in stock right now for $84.99. This is something that has been a bit of I'm not going to say controversy, but a lot of people have noted that Big Bad Toy Store, at certain times, might actually put up characters for sale after they've been sold out on multiple different locations for slightly inflated pricing. Flipping, if you will. This definitely seems to be a flipping situation, as the original price for Pythona was only $46.99, and now Big Bad Toy Store is asking for $84.99, which is nearly double the cost of the original price. Slightly lower than double, but pretty close to it. But if you actually look at the cost of Pythona on other platforms like eBay, this is not outside the realm of the asking price that is on the secondary market. So this begs the question in multiple ways: what the heck is Big Bad Toy Store doing? They've been known to do this. It has been done in the past before. Multiple times they've increased the price on different much sought after figures in the past. But you do gotta scratch your head sometimes and wonder, why BBTS? Why? I know it gives people the availability to pick this up on the secondary market outside of eBay, but seriously, almost double the price? Interesting. Mind you, she is, and as I said earlier, she was a members only exclusive at Hasbro Pulse. So myself, for instance, I did not get her. And right now, I am looking for a Beastman. I am desperate for a Masterverse movie Beastman. And I really am getting close to looking at those secondary prices, which are absolutely astronomical. $120 in some cases, USD. So this actually might be one of those cases that Big Bad Toy Store might be doing a service for fans, if you will. But that really is one of those, this is definitely one of those cases where I'm asking you guys, what are your thoughts about this situation? I mean, let's just, let's call a spade. I mean, this is flipping at its highest level. I think I'm not gonna mince words. I love Big Bad Toy Store, I really do. But they've done it. This is definitely something they do and have done in the past. So Is this part of the course from Big Bad Toy Store, or are you guys thinking that Flipper Frank definitely has something to do with this? Flipbar has definitely something to do with this. What the hell is going on? Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. Are you guys okay with Big Bad Toy Store, putting a markup on figures that no one can get their hands on anymore in mint box condition? Or are you guys just not happy with this practice and are considering this a definite form of flipping in some fashion or another? Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. Toys are crazy, everybody. Toys are absolutely nuts. This is just getting bonkers. Absolutely freaking bonkers. Insane. Guys, I think we're going to wrap it up there. There's a lot of toy news to go around, but I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure. Guys, again, I want to thank, I want to give you a huge shout out and a huge thanks to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Guys, you guys are the best. You guys have always helped and supported this channel. You guys know who you are, but I did want to give a huge shout out to Princess Cagley and Snell's World for being Super Mega Blaster Busters level supporters. You guys are absolutely insane. I love you guys. You guys, ever since the beginning, Princess Cagley was my first Patreon supporter and continues to be a Patreon supporter. You're the best, my friend. And of course, Snell, you are amazing, my friend. And of course, that doesn't leave out any of my other supporters from the Mega Buster level, the MGR supporters, and of course my channel members. Guys, thank you so much for all your love and support. It really does mean the world to me. You guys are the freaking best. It really does help the channel to keep growing. And of course, I go all over the place. I go to San Diego Comic-Con. I go to Joe Fest. I'm going to Titan Expo in a couple of months, in a few months, and I'm going to freaking MOTUniverse in a few weeks. So every little bit counts. You guys are the freaking best. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. If you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, I do have a Patreon page. It is patreon.com/MegaJRetro. If you guys are interested in supporting my Patreon, I really would appreciate it. We do have multiple levels of support for. How come what's going on here? There it is. I wonder why it's not showing it the board. Anyway, that is weird. There it is. We have multiple levels of support for the Mega J Retro Patreon, as little as $5 a month for the energy tank, all the way to $20 a month for the Super Mega Blaster Buster. The Super Mega Blaster Buster. That's a mouthful. Each one has its own rewards, and as I showed you earlier in the stream, right now I am actually showcasing a lot of the behind the scenes for what I do here. Not many people get to see what it's like to actually organize my collection, which is absolutely bonkers. I mean, for crying out loud, I've got so much stuff. It's all disorganized, and now I'm really trying to get a handle on it. And it's been a lot of fun organizing it and restructuring it in some sort of time-lapse fashion. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys will follow my journey to get my ultimate toy room built. Thank you guys once again for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the absolute best. Guys, thank you for joining me this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure. Last comment before we start logging off. Jordan from Canada. Cheers, Mega J in chat. Good to see you, Jordan. It's always great to see Jordan in the chat. Warren Newman, fun watch, good journey. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. You are the freaking best, Warren. Guys, thank you again for following me on all my channels on YouTube, and of course supporting me on Patreon, and of course on as channel members. Guys, thank you so much for all the love and support. You guys are the freaking best. If you guys are interested, I would love it if you would follow me here on this new streaming channel that I've created. Let me just bring it up for you guys. It is J-Band Streams. So let me just bring it up. Here we go. So yeah, guys, if you would be interested in following my new channel, J-Band Streams, I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams from this platform, this YouTube page. Sorry, I've already put up some of the behind the scenes that I've been talking about and one that you watched today. You guys can follow my journey in building my ultimate toy room. I hope you guys will enjoy that. And of course, I'll be doing a lot more of my streaming from here. So guys, if you're interested in watching more of my live streams, definitely subscribe to J-Band Streams. It's a lot of fun. I hope to be streaming there much more often. And I hope you guys will join me on this freaking journey. It's been absolutely amazing. And thank you guys again for all your love and support. This weekend, I'm going to be at Fan Expo. I hope to see some of you guys there. If you do see me there, definitely say hi. I don't bite unless you want me to. And of course, in a few weeks, I'll be heading over to MOTU Fest in Cincinnati/Kentucky. It's going to be a blast hanging out with all the Masters Universe fans out there. It's going to be exciting. Of course, Mondo has a great presence and so many great exclusives going to be at Mondo Fest in the next couple of weeks. I believe it is September 12th and 13th in Cincinnati, Kentucky. And I hope to see you guys there. Definitely head to thepower-con.com for more information. And I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be awesome. And then literally a month after that, we will be in, I think it's North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Have to double check for Titan Expo. That's going to be a lot of fun. I hope to see a lot of you guys there. It's going to be my first time heading out there, but it's going to be a blast. I hope to see each and every one of you out there. It's going to be so much fun. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. Nope. Let me try that again. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. It really means a lot to me. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Last comment before we log off. Jordan from Canada, cheers all. And Jordan from Canada, J-Band Streams follow. Thank you so much, Jordan. You are, of course, the best. Thank you guys for everything. I really appreciate all your love and support. You guys are the best. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud. Take care, guys.